Hi people, welcome back again. Thanks for tuning in. I greet you according to your time and your location. Yes, so my country people, this shocking confession will shocktalize you. Yes, by the time you listen to this audio voice, can you guys believe as in the plan these people were having against Korra? Gosh, my people, una need to listen to this voice, with all the plans they had to take away the children to do to Cora and her two girls, but their plan didn't work. Guys, like this video, share your thoughts in the comment section below. Guys, this is so scary. Yes.
You've probably heard a lot of things said about me. And I just want to kind of start at the beginning to let you all know that I haven't commented or anything on anybody's posts in 8 months. Okay, 8 months. And I apologized to the Obidi family for my part in anything, which was really only a month's time because I really was so new to this whole saga. You guys would probably laugh at me for the simple fact that I did not know Justin. I didn't know Cora, nothing. Cora came up on my feed one day when she was in labor. I watched it for about 10 minutes, and I was just kind of like, this is really weird that her husband was pulling her in an empty swimming pool across the room while she was laying there in pain in labor, and he was concerned with setting the cameras up, and I got off. The next time it came up on my feed, it was Cora moving a crib by herself out of the back of a U-Haul. And I was thinking to myself, didn't she just have a baby? What's going on here? That was the end of that. Well, things kept coming up on my news feed, like Justin had his own page, that came up. And I watched that a little bit. I made a comment on it, and a lady named Mary Smith reached out to me and started telling me about the whole story of what was going on. Well, her knowledge of it, should I say. And then she put me in a chat group that she had created. There's been many rumors that I created the chat group, but that is not true. It was her that created it, and there was already several people in it. And they were talking about things I had never even heard of, because like I said, I was very, very new to this stuff. I knew nothing about anything in the past of these guys. And so I just kind of sat and watched and listened to what they were saying, and every now and then I would make a comment here or there. You know, they were reporting to CPS, they were reporting to immigration and whatnot, and they would say, oh, go report her. And I would say, okay. I never reported Cora ever to anybody, ever. I may have said I did, but I swear I'm on my children's lives. I never reported her because I didn't know her. And so that's how that all started. I left the group because my phone was nonstop day and night. Ding, 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 ding. I left the group. I just found it very weird. They kept going over the same stuff, the same stuff, the same stuff. The very next day, I woke up and Marzina started a new group and added me to it. And I went on there and asked, what is this? She said she started a new group because there was a mole in the other one. And that saga went on. Once again, I didn't say much in that group. I just listened, watched, and then I got to the point where I decided, you know what? I am the kind of person that I need facts. So I said, I'm going to hire a private investigator. There was a girl named Melissa. Okay. She's another one you see going around making a lot of nasty comments about Cora now. She said to me that she talked to Justin's mother and that Justin's mom wanted to talk to me. So I said, okay. So Justin's mom got a hold of me. And I spoke with her through text, which, mind you, I have never gotten rid of anything. I have all the proof. And then she eventually asked me if she could call me on the phone because her and her husband wanted to speak to me. And so I gave her my phone number. She came and called me, and I talked to her for a little bit. And I told her what my plans were, and she said, okay, and we hung up. That was the end of that conversation. She texted me, I believe a day or two later, and asked me if Justin could call me. I said, sure. So Justin called me. I never reached out to Justin. I had never spoken to Justin before. He reached out to me. He called me. I have numerous phone calls of him calling me, log records. We talked, 8 to 10 times a day. Him calling me, him texting me, so on, so on, so on. Okay? And he told me lots of stories that blew me away, stories I was just like appalled at. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, these poor children. He was so believable because he's such a good pathological liar. He lies. Everything out of his mouth is a lie, but he's very, very convincing. So I can see why all these women follow him, why all these women stroke his ego. I can see it because he fooled me, but not for long. Within a couple weeks, I figured him out and I started questioning him over and over and over. And his stories changed by the hour, not just by the day, by the hour. And there were other women that were involved, and believe me, one of them was an attorney. We all questioned him over and over and over, and we all have text messages to prove it. Okay? I have audio. I have all kinds of proof. He's a liar, and he's a narcissist. And when he got called out on his lies, he got pissed off, sent me a message, and said, don't ever contact me again. So I never did. That was the end of that. But if you notice, you've got all these little bloggers of his constantly bringing my name up. And I'm constantly being told about it. And I'm sick of it. My phone rings from morning till night, nonstop, because bloggers like Zoe Tundra has put my phone number out there. Blessing has put my phone number out there. Why do they keep bringing my name up? I haven't talked about any of them. I haven't been on their pages. Nothing. So what is their problem? Once again, I want to just say again, I apologize for anything that I ever said about Korra. Ever. Because the more that I started actually paying attention to her instead of just listening to the stories that Justin fed me, I was like, wow, what an amazing mom. She really loves her children. And she is so beautiful. Her laugh, her sense of humor is, oh my gosh, she has me rolling sometimes. Her smile is so contagious. She's just got a beautiful soul, and you can tell. She portrays herself through her music, through her dance. This is why everybody loves her. And I sit and I watch these bloggers. I don't say anything, but I watch them. And they scrutinize everything she does. You know, you take the United States, staple food, potatoes, rice, noodles. It's always put with a meal, always. And if she makes her children noodles, she makes sure she puts so many fresh vegetables and chicken in there. What is the difference of putting a chicken drum down with mac and cheese, like most parents do to their children? Nope. That's all she feeds her kids. I mean, sometimes I sit there and I think, they ever raised children? And if they did, are their children even part of their lives? What would their children say about them in the way? Please, I would like to know what exactly he told you about Korra. Okay, I know who you are. You're Sonia. I actually tried to get a hold of you because I wanted to go live with you, and I can still do that one day. He told me a lot of things about Korra. He told me that she was very abusive, that he woke up several times to her sitting on top of him with a knife and that he feared for his life. That she was crazy. She refused to take her psych meds. She couldn't be trusted with the kids. He couldn't work because he was so worried about the kids. The end game, he wants full custody of the kids. He once told me that if she got full custody of the kids, he would have no reason to live, and that there was no way he would make sure that she got the kids either. Take that for whatever you want, but to me, that doesn't sound like a good end.